EU nationals still have time to invite their family member, whether your parents or your dependent children or children under 21, to invite them to come to the UK under EU settlement scheme, same requirement as under EU law up to 31st June 2021. Some extent, some cases, the family member can come to the UK even after 31st after 31st June 2021 to until 2025. I'll also show you many applicants make an application under the EU settlement scheme in the last minute in December, 31st December. Unfortunately, they're waiting for their decision, and then the decision is not coming. Sometime Home Office email them to invite them to submit their residence evidence, and they don't know what to do, what evidence they can provide. So I'll show you in the screen. If you are waiting for the decision from the Home Office, you made an application in December because you traveled to the UK maybe before 31st December, or you made an application in late and you are waiting for your decision and you are not getting a decision still. In that case, either in your application you didn't upload the residence document, the proof of residence, what you should provide with the application, or Home Office send an email asking you to provide a residence evidence, proof of residence before 31st December, and you don't know which evidence you can provide, or you are not responding the email. So I'll show you today, if you make an application before 31st December on last minute, or in December, or before December, and you are not getting a decision, what you should do, which document you should provide as a proof of residence that you came in the UK before 31st December 2020. I'll show you in the screen after a short break. So this is the first evidence I want to show because many applicant is waiting for their decision. Unfortunately, the decision is not coming from the Home Office, and it is important because you make the application on the last minute. I mean, in December, because you travel to the UK before 31st December and make an application for pre-settled status. Home Office are not giving a decision because first, what the Home Office do, they check in their own system about the your details, whether you are in the UK. If you are not, then what they do, they ask you, either they will check whether you have already uploaded the residence evidence. If not, if you already uploaded in the application system, then they will state you give you a decision. So first, what they will do, once you make the application, if you have national insurance number, they will within a week they will give you a decision. If they don't find in their system, for example, you don't have a national insurance number, you never applied for, you never pay tax, you never pay any national insurance contribution, in that case, they will check whether you have uploaded any resident evidence. If you did upload, they will give you a decision within a week. If not, then the application will be in queue. In that case, it will be delayed. So what you can do if you're waiting for your decision, you can do what you can do. You can upload a residence document, proof of residence, before 31st December 2020, and the Home Office will make a decision shortly. If you don't, then Home Office will send you an email and invite you to provide evidence of your residence before 31st December 2020. Because I saw many people are waiting for the decision, but Home Office are not doing or sending an email. So you can help yourself. You can upload by some document by yourself. So I'll show you in the screen. If you are in that situation, EU nationals, then what document you can upload in the system, because Home Office have some specific evidence, which is basically the residence, proof of residence before 31st December 2020. Although when we make the application, the guidelines was that at least you can provide a ticket to prove that he was in the UK 31st December. However, now Home Office wants that proof of residence. So Home Office published their list of resident documents. So either one, at least one document you can provide. And here is the screen. In the screen, I'll make it full, and that will be easier for you. So all the document you submit evidence of your residence. Okay. So if we go to, okay, look at this. You should only provide one piece of document. So this is very important. At least if you can provide one piece of document to the Home Office, they will satisfy and they will give you a decision. That happened to my client's application. I just upload one single document and they give the decision. So if you come in the UK, you before 31st December make application, but you're waiting for decision, and then you should upload a proof of resident before 31st December 2020. So I'll show you screen what documents. So first, evidence that cover longer period. So this is the first document what you can provide. You should provide at least one document to the Home Office. If you provide at least one document to the Home Office will give you your pre-settled status application decision within a short period of time. So the first document is, you can provide a bank statement. If you have a bank account which was opened before 31st December 2020, you can provide that bank statement as a proof of evidence. Okay, it's bigger. I think it's better. Okay, if you can provide a bank statement which will show that you was in the UK before 31st December, at least 6 months of payment received. Okay, leave it. Employer letter. So this is also important. If you came in the UK before 31st December, has started work, so you can provide a letter from your employer that you was in the UK before 31st December, and you can provide that bank statement as a proof of residence. You can provide a council tax bills, so that will show you proof of residence. If you don't have council tax bill, you can provide a letter or certificate from your school if you are a student. If you pay any Home Office any school fee, you can provide a invoice from university if you are a student. Document showing the address from my student finance, then a residence mortgage statement or rental agreement and evidence of payment. Now, many people only uploaded the mortgage statement, or they came in 31st December, they got a tenancy agreement and they're uploading only tenancy agreement as a proof of residence. But for your information, this is not sufficient, because if you upload your rental agreement or mortgage statement, this will not give a sole residence evidence. You should provide evidence of payment as well. So if you upload just a mortgage, a rental agreement or tenancy agreement, you should upload evidence of payment. Both document will be a proof that you was in the UK before 31st December 2020. And the next one, letter from a registered care home or confirming your residency. If you are in care home, you can provide a letter from the care home. Employer pension contribution. This is also many people cannot do it. If you are self-employed, you can provide an annual business account. If you have any P60 for last 12 months, you can provide it as a proof of residency. If you have P45, we show length of previous payment. So this document basically for longer period. If you don't have any of these documents, because many people who came in the 31st December 20, they will not able to provide this evidence other than the letter from employer. But I know many people came here, so you can provide a letter from employer. If you can't, at least you can provide a rental agreement and proof of payment. So if you can provide evidence of tenancy agreement, this is very important. I think this is what you can provide at least, because many people came in December in the UK, or before, like just 1-2 months before December from the Europe, and they make an application, but the Home Office are not decide their application. This is because either you don't have national insurance number, or you didn't upload the residence evidence. So now you can upload the resident evidence. At least this one, I think all of them you can do a tenancy agreement and evidence of payment. So if you upload the tenancy agreement, same time you should upload the evidence of payment. So if you pay deposit, then you can provide either an invoice or a bank statement, or if the money deposit at deposit tenant deposit scheme, you will get a letter from the landlord or state agent. You can provide it. You can take a letter from the state agent in their official letterhead, and you can provide it as a proof of payment. So these two documents you can upload, and you'll get your decision. Now, if anyone who cannot manage to get any of these, then still the Home Office guidelines is you can still provide evidence which is for a single date. That is the next. Oh, these document count as evidence for 1 month if you have a single date on them. So either one you can provide, and that will be sufficient to get pre-settled status quicker from the Home Office, because a lot of application is rejected by the Home Office just because of residence evidence. That's why it is very important for you to provide evidence, residence evidence for pre-settled status. So for a shorter period, you can provide a bank statement which show receive or spending money. If you can show a payslip, UK based job. So if you came in the UK and start work, you can provide a payslip for a UK job based job. You can provide a water, gas, electricity bill. You can provide a landline, telephone, mobile, TV license bills, domestic bills such as home repairs, bed services, insurance, evidence of payment, and then you can provide a card, letter from your GP, hospital, from school, from college, healthcare professionals. All of this you can provide as evidence of your residence. Letter from any government department, public service, job center plus, then passport stamp confirming entry to the UK. So this is all of you can, but I'm not sure how many people get stamp, because normally you citizen, they don't get a stamp on their passport. So you can provide a passport stamp. You can provide a used travel ticket confirming you enter to the UK from another country, invoice from work done in UK, evidence of payment. So all these documents, I think every single EU citizen can provide their ticket who came to the UK, so you can upload it. I'll take a call and then after come back again. Yeah, hello viewers.
Yes,
Please ask the
yes,
question.
yes. I just want to ask that I applied for naturalization, and it's been nearly 20 months. I just want to know what steps can I take in order to um, find out how long will the application take.
20 months. Have you received any email from the Home Office?
Yes, but they are keep saying it's just we're doing some inquiries. Once the inquiry is complete, then they will be able to give us an update.
Okay, if you don't mind, this is a live call on Facebook. I don't want to ask any confidential question, but I need to ask few questions which I need answer. Then I can give you right information. But I'm not going to ask this question on live, because this is something your confidential matter. But I'll give you a general information. Keep watching on live on Facebook. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Right, thank you very much for your question. Generally, within 6 months, even in the pandemic time, I have applied many applicant naturalization application. Within 6 months, you should get your decision from the Home Office. If you don't get your decision within the Home Office, and if the Home Office uh, inform you that we are we are investigating something, then something wrong with in relating to your good character. So I'm not sure, and I told you that this is something confidential. I don't want to ask. I don't want you disclose this matter on live on Facebook, because this is a public platform. So most probably there is an issue with your application. That's why Home Office are taking delay. So what you can do, you can write a letter to the Home Office, one option, but 20 months is quite long time. So what you can do, I think the best option is you can approach to your local MP and explain to him that how long before you make the application, and make a request to MP to write a letter to the Home Office, send an email, because in the Home Office they have a separate department for the MP, for the House of Commons. So they respond within a week or 2 weeks to their MP. So MP will get a latest update from the Home Office more quicker. That's what you can do right now. But if the Home Office say we are in process of investigating something, then some issue arise in relating to your application or your character. So that's might be the reason. However, I can invite you to contact your local MP and ask the MP to write a letter or send an email to the Home Office and get an update. This is the only things you can right now do. In regard to the, once you get the confirmation from the Home Office that the naturalization application is successful, and after that you will be invited to attend a ceremony. But all the ceremony, I mean most of the ceremony is suspended now due to the pandemic. I hope very soon in the end of the month they're going to open and start taking booking for the naturalization citizenship ceremony. So this is the another stage, but still you are waiting for the Home Office decision. So you can contact your local MP and ask them. Thank you very much for your question. I'll go to again to the residence evidence. So the residence evidence, what I was showing that the many people make an application to the Home Office in December, and they're not getting their decision from the Home Office because the two reasons: one, you don't have national insurance number, and Home Office didn't find your details on their system. Or once that happened, then the Home Office caseworker look into whether you have upload and the evidence of your residence, and if not, then that will delay your application. So what document you can upload in the Home Office system as a proof of evidence? That's what I show you on the screen. So either one, anyone can show this evidence, and then you will get your decision quicker than rather than waiting for your decision. Let me go to the next step. Now, Surinder Singh case. This is a very important case, and many of you know. Many EU citizens who are already in the UK, who was in the Europe, but you come back to the UK. So some information which is relating to your European law, which is relating to your right under the EU law. As a British citizen, you can exercise EU law in the UK under the case, which is Surinder Singh case. Now, the deadline of the Surinder Singh case was 31st December, but it was extended and has changed. So I'll give you that date today, and I think many of you will be will get benefited if it's relevant to you. So the deadline for you to return to the UK depend on your relationship with the EU family member, or with the family member. So if your relationship, when you should return to the UK, still British citizen who are in the UK, in the Europe, who is still in the Europe, they still can come to the UK under the Surinder Singh case route, because still you have time. Now I'll give you this update. If you are a family member, the deadline for you to return to the UK is you must return and apply by 29th March 2022. Two group, one group. So one group who can return in the UK by 29 March 2022 and make the application in the UK, but you need to fulfill four conditions. Number one, your spouse or civil partner or unmarried partner and your relationship started before 1st February 2020. So this is the first condition. Second condition, if you are a child, you are under 21 years old, or if you are a grandchildren, is the same requirement. If you 21 years older and you're a dependent child, you are a dependent child, so you need to provide evidence of dependency, means financial independence or care requirement, and the dependent parent or grandparent. So these four groups, if your relationship start before 1st February 2020, then you should return to the UK and make the application 29th of March 2020. So this is the one group for you, Surinder Singh case route. So those British nationals who are in the Europe, still you are living in Europe somewhere, Spain or Italy or somewhere, and if your relationship start prior to February 1st, February 2020, you have time to come to the UK up to 29th of March 2022. You family member, whether you are a child under 21, if you are over 21, then you have to be proof dependency. If you are a parent, you have to be proof dependency. So if you can provide evidence that your relationship started prior to 1st February 2022, then you have still nearly more than 2 years to come to the UK and make the application under EU settlement scheme. If your relationship start after February 2022, then your return date was 31st December 2020, and you have time to make the application by 30 June 2021. So that's what the difference is. So those whose relationships start prior to 1st February 2020, you can make the application until 2022, until 29th March 2022, and you can return also before 29th March 2020. Those whose relationship started recently, means after 31st of December, after 1st February 2020, then you had return date to 31st December 2020, and you have deadline for application 31st June 2021. So that is the Surinder Singh case update. Now, the final deadline for EU family member to come to the UK is 31st June 2021, but some cases up to 2025. So first, if you want to apply for EU family permit, first your family member has to be a qualified person, and your relationship must begin before 31st December 2020. So if you are a child, if you born before 31st December 2021, that's will be proof. Your birth certificate will show evidence that your relationship started prior to 31st December 2020. If you are parent and your again, the birth certificate will show that the child born prior to 31st December 2020. You need to provide evidence of dependency. That's what the very important difference in terms of parents, because prior to 31st December 2020, parents doesn't need to be proof that they are dependent on their EU family member. Although many application was returned by the Home Office because of the dependency, but that was unlawful, because EU settlement guidelines is clearly said that parents doesn't need to be proof to be dependency, and now many application is refusing. So if your parents' application refused by the Home Office on the ground of dependency, you can challenge it to the appeal by way of appeal, and then you will get your visa. Your parents will get visa anyway. And family member was living in the UK by 31st December 2020, and final requirement is your family member is in the UK already or traveling with you to the UK within 6 months of your application. So this is the requirement. to be eligible under EU settlement scheme up to June 2020. Now, I said that the application deadline is some cases is 2025. Now, which cases? So, if you are a family member of a Swiss nationals, then you can make application up to 2025. Up to 2025, you can come to the UK, and that what is the requirement is. If you are a family member of EU national, then you must make the application by 31st June 2020. So this is all about today, because the issue of delaying the decision of the Home Office was my main concern today. Because I said I'll show you in the screen about the how you can make. I'll take some. I'll give some answer on from the Facebook. Now a lot of question came, so Jamal Ansari, assalamu alaikum, brother. Alhamdulillah. Today, brother, I'm giving update on EU law, so I'm not going to any thing about asylum. I know you got your asylum, probably you got right to work. You can send me an email. What questions specifically if you want to know anything. Next question. Adam Harris, hello. Kadir Harry. Okay. Kadir, you asked him, can I get an immigration to the UK? There are lots of routes. You can try one. And then from YouTube, someone asked, Dana Sandras, hello, I'm from EEU. I have visitor status in April 2021. I will have 5 years in the UK. I am working all this time till now. But you didn't ask a question. So if you ask me a question, okay, you ask me a question in second command. Can I apply for settled status in April? Thank you. Yes, you can apply for settled status anytime until 2025 once you completed 5 years. So you can, Dana Sanders, you can make your settled status application anytime from now on. From once you completed 5 years, then you can apply settle. I'll not take any calls. If you call on mobiles, you can send text message, WhatsApp message. You can call on the studio number. Then I'll give your answer. If you have any question, please ask me on studio number. Call on studio number. So Dana, you can make your application. Yes, you can make your application on April when you will completed 5 years. Jamal Khan, you write me someone date of birth. You shouldn't write in Facebook live. Arsalam Mahbub, I have a question, a very long question. I have a question. I did came in UK 2011 as a student visa. Then I did get overstay. Then I did get arrest from Home Office in 2017. Then I put asylum after I came out. Then I did get married in 2018. Then I did apply for a spouse visa. They did refuse my visa. Then again, I did apply for, after interview, they did refused. Again, they said I have fake marriage. Now I again did apply in 1st November 2020 EUS, and I did give my fingerprint 1st December. Now we have 5-month-old baby as well. Is there any hope? Yes, you will get your visa granted. If they don't give your visa, contact me. This is very unfortunate that the way Home Office is treating you, and I'm sorry to hear that they told you that this is a marriage of convenience, and then fake marriage, and then they didn't give your visa. Now I do hope you will get visa. There will be no issues because you do have child. 3 reasons you will get visa. You have right as a spouse or a partner. You will get visa on the basis of EU child. You are a carer of EU child. You have retained right of residence. You have Jimbano right of residence. You have also. I'll take a call and then I'll come back again. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please ask your question, please.
Good evening, sir. Sir, my question is about EU settlement scheme. Surinder Singh.
Okay.
So I'm a British national, and I'm resident of Portugal. So I want to know that I applied for my mother to come and stay with me in Portugal because I'm working there. But we got the refusal for her because the Portugal embassy said you have been recently moved there. So for that reason, they rejected it. But I wanted my mother to come and start living with me um, before before the Brexit in the Portugal, so that in future, after whenever I plan to move back to UK, my mother can come back with me and live with me here. But they refused the visa, and she could not join me. So I have appealed for it, but my question is, if the appeal gets successful, and if suppose the appeal gets successful in case, and she joins me in February or March, and can up to what time I can come back to UK? Can I come back to UK? Um, and can she join me back? She's a non-EA citizen, and I had applied for family reunion with her. So I want to know by what time a British national family non-EA family member can come back to UK, and is there any deadline of them living with the British national in EU by first of January 2021?
Okay. Hold on. I'll show you in the screen. Okay. You have time to come to the UK. Your mother can come to the UK until 29 March 2020. Let me see if this is the right screen. Yes, you have time 29th of March until 2022. Okay, before that, can you tell me when you moved to the Europe?
Sorry, can you come back?
When did you move to Portugal?
I moved there in October 2020.
October 2020.
Yes.
Yes, she can come, your mom can come until 29 March 2022.
So is that okay if she is not living with me in Portugal by 1st of January 2021 when the Brexit transition period ended? Can she still come and join me there, and then in future before 29th March 2022 she can come back with me to UK?
No, you need to bring her in Portugal first.
Yeah. But if because she is not there until the transition period ended, she is not in Portugal. Is that a condition on the EU settlement scheme on the Surinder Singh route, that does the qualified family, does the family member have to be present in the EU state by 1st of January 2021? Is that must requirement?
No, there is no requirement that the EU family member must be in the EU. What the requirement is, you must prove your relationship start before 31st December 2020. Okay. If your relationship start before 1st February 2020, then you must return to the UK prior to 29th March 2022 and make the application.
Yeah, because she is my mother, relationship obviously started at the birth.
But another evidence, another requirement is you must prove your mom is dependent on you.
Yes, okay. She is. So I can prove by giving the financial dependency, showing the financial dependency receipts, right?
Yes, that's correct. Okay. Good luck, madam. Portugal. I hope your appeal will be successful. And once your mom is there, then you can come to the UK. But everything you have shorted before 20 March 2022. If the appeal hearing or the judgment, or if your mom cannot enter to the Portugal before 29th of March 2020, then you will not able to travel to the UK. So you have to shorten everything before 2022, 29 March, and then you come to the UK and make the application. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, viewers. So keep watching. So I gave the answer, and then the next answer from the Facebook is London rulers. You are the rulers of London. Very long question. Assalamu alaikum, sir. A friend was issued a residence card for a family member of you late last year, which ran out in June. She wants to apply for pre-settlement scheme, but her issue is that the Home Office haven't sent back her supporting document like her passport and her husband's passport and their marriage certificate receipt. She wants to know if she can still go ahead and apply for pre-settle scheme, and wish to know what documents she needs for the pre-settle scheme. Thank you. Thank you, madam. She can make the application. Whoever she or she or her husband can make the application without passport, without marriage certificate. If you do have a copy, you can make the application online rather than using the app. Because if you have a passport, you can use the app to make the application, use exit ID. But if you don't have, then you can make the application by online, fill up the form, give the passport number, expiry date, date of birth, everything, submit the application. Once you submit the application, then what you need to make an application to the service center to give fingerprint. On that appointment, you will be need your passport. But if you don't have, you wait for your passport, and then once you get it, you will make the appointment. But once you submit the application to the Home Office, you are safe. Your application will be in the queue. Probably Home Office will send you an email inviting to give your fingerprint or send your passport to the EU Regulation Center. Right now, they are doing like that. What you will do, you will call them or email them and explain your situation. You will tell them that your passport and document already in the Home Office. If you have a reference number, give them, and they will find your document from the Home Office, their own department. So this is how you should make the application. But you should make the application. You shouldn't wait for the document to return, because the deadline is going to be out. Sure. Yeah, she is a non-EU. I do understand. So sure. So right now, your job is make the application. You don't wait. You don't need ID. You don't need marriage certificate to make the application. Just give the information details, submit the application, and then Home Office will contact with you to give your passport. But as you don't have passport, you call to the EU Regulation Center or write a letter, send an email to the Home Office and explain your situation, give the reference number of your previous application, and they will find your document from the appropriate department. Thank you very much for your information. This will end my live session today. Thank you very much, all of you who watch my program. I'm really grateful for your participation. And if you have the BRP card, you can make the application by the BRP card, and you can send the BRP card to the EU Regional Center. That is more easier. So I think you can use your BRP card to make this application. Thank you very much, everyone. Good night and enjoy your time. We can last evening, and be safe and save your family as well from these evils. Take care. Bye.